Peace and love for you, beautiful miracles of a spiritual level of being. Nathan here from a spiritual level of being, and today I will discuss Gnostic alchemy. Now, alchemy is much more than just transforming metal into gold. This is a symbolic reference as transforming yourself into the higher version of you, a higher level of being. Realizing that you're one with energy, you're not separated from it. You are God, you're one with God. Now, the Philosopher's Stone, the Holy Grail, the Fountain of Youth, immortality, the awakening of the Kundalini, this is all references of awakening oneself, the treasure of the mind. Now, also awareness of the opposites and effects. So there's always two sides of the story. Happiness and sadness are really the same thing, but with opposite effects, come from the same tree, two opposite poles. Now, this is the same with the four elements, all opposites. And your body is also made up of chemicals. So transforming chemicals from sadness into happiness is also alchemy. So you're an alchemist. Now, to escape this constant reincarnation cycle was to have meaningful experiences, to discover self-love, love for others, unconditional love, be rational, compassionate. So these meaningful experiences in the form of spiritual gnosis within you. Now, this was why in early references, when heresy hunters would say, oh, these people would be exploring all these strange arts, eating babies, this is just propaganda. And they even jammed their shit into the Bible. And this was because they wanted to make it look like they were the correct and right ones. And Orthodox and Catholic just mean correct and right ones, which they were not. They were going around killing people in the thousands. Horrible. Enslaving people. Absolutely horrible. Now, this was, again, in a state of ignorance. So waking up from this ignorance, no longer having these shitty actions that control you. So you are the master key. So the resurrection, in the sense of being reborn as the greatest version of you, your higher mind, your higher self, your inner Buddha, your inner Christ, achieving your inner Christ, achieving inner knowledge, Gnosis. Now, this is done through meaningful experiences of life through learning, knowledge, meditation, experiencing different levels of emotion, conquering old emotions. Now, turning your emotions from sadness into happiness. The quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. So this is what the Stoics, the alchemists, and the early spiritual teachers were teaching. And then later these teachings were mass-marketed, changed to be politically motivated, and then mass-marketed to the people for control. This is what religion is. Rather, we take away the religion and we take away the superstition and the hate, and we've pretty much removed religion. So the division. So what we're left with is spirituality. This goes back to oneself. The kingdom of heaven is within you. You are God's. These are all references of what Jesus was saying, and also this goes back to ancient Egypt, ancient Mesopotamia. So again, going back to alchemy knowledge. So you are the alchemist. Spiritual knowledge, spiritual gnosis. Knowledge from within to stop the reincarnation cycle. So this also goes with karma, cause and effect. So Gnostics didn't quite believe in karma in a sense. Rather, they seen you, if you kept doing the same shitty things, you'll just reincarnate again until you get it right. So returning to the source. And no matter what, it returns to the source, life. So either if it evolves or it devolves, it still returns to the source. So evolution starts with a spiritual evolution of the mind. Evolution of the mind. So this is, again, going into higher levels of being. What separates a kind man or a kind woman from a nasty individual is their level of being. And ultimately, having these experiences in life to learn is how you rebuild yourself. Life is about constant rebuilding oneself. This is about the symbolic meaning of the resurrection. So peace and love, everyone. I love you all. Connect to one, mind and soul. Namaste.